I'm literally just ticking down the hours before I have to leave the island. I mean, it's not like I've got to go very far to like go down to the port and / terminal to like get back on the ferry to Auburn. But I've just been inside, just, well, sleeping pretty much. There's a video on the internet where there's this garden here where people are playing football, and it's a very old video of the hotel, but it's the only video of the garden of the hotel on YouTube, as far as I'm aware. There really is not much on the internet YouTube wise of the hotel, so I think that was kind of the one thing that drew me to here, because like I like to go to places that aren't more available and well known. Like I like to pick places that are still very nice but also very not well known. Like I've been to I think it was the Aveyron house in Inverness. Like again, like I went there and there's nothing on the internet at all of what the place is like. There was pictures on the booking.com and that was all that was there, but there wasn't anything of YouTube wise of what the place was like. But by being there gives more an enlightenment to what that place is like. It came up on booking.com as well, Ashwood House in Preston. Like as well, it just showed, I think it just showed the street, but it didn't actually show like the house again. But I thought, well, by going there in Preston, it was just for a night. But I did quite a lot in Preston in quite a short amount of time. And then here, like the Coll Hotel, there was like, I think I remember like there was like one video from like a decade ago showing what the place looked like. And the thing is, a decade ago to now, the hotel would have looked different. So you're kind of getting like oh, hang on, it looks a little bit different vibe. But by doing a more current vlog, it makes it more up to date. Like it's not just from like 2 years ago. This is from like, I mean, this isn't going to go up immediately. This is the thing, it's going to be once I've done the full 2 weeks of this Western Scotland trip for 2022, then I'll start to upload footage. But even then, this is from 2022 and not from 2012, which is what some of the footage is like. I remember seeing like a 2000 video, and it's just like, it's mad. Like I've to see like someone's done a video from 2000 and then re-uploaded it, and that's from like a decade ago. And what I find a bit mad is that there's people that have left their rooms at the same time as me, but they've not stayed in the hotel, they've not chilled out here, they've not chilled out inside, they have gone elsewhere, they've done elsewhere. I think logically, because they're in cars, they could drive to the different places around the island and then see that before getting on the ferry. I'm literally just soaking it all in before I go. I'll show you now. I'll just zoom in. But where those two windows are, and I could do this because there's no one in the room at the moment, that's where I stayed, in that room bit there. Oh god, I just dropped my phone a little bit, I had an itch on my head. So that's where I stayed. I had the view there and I just, well, yeah. Would I return here? Definitely. Staff are friendly. Place is nice. Hard to believe it actually did rain this morning. It rained quite heavily for like half an hour, and then it just, well, stopped. It just stopped. And now it's been blue sky and sunny ever since. Gonna go in, gonna have some lunch, because the lunch service, I think it either finishes at 2 o'clock or 2:30, and it's getting on like near 1:30. So I want to get some lunch in before, even if it's not much. Oh god, dropping my phone again. Even if it's not much, have a good hearty dinner, and then yeah, just get back on. I'm gonna set off from here at 4:30 to get back to the ferry terminal for about 5 o'clock, because the check-in time closes at 5:10. And I might go for one final walk. Well, the final walk will be going to the ferry terminal, but I think the final walk before the final walk. Do you know, I was thinking to myself, like, on Lismore, I was like, I couldn't live on Lismore because everything's so spread out, and like you kind of need a car to live on the island because of where you are. But like, and then with like Appin, like same thing. You don't really blend in. Like my age range don't blend in to that area. But here, Coll, everything's in close proximity of each other. You've got the shop, you've got the restaurant here, you've got a cafe, and you've got a post office, which is also a cafe. Yeah, I could live here. I really could. And it's so quiet. I keep thinking to myself, like, oh, you're gonna hear loads of noise, but when I was walking from the ferry terminal earlier, there was just nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Right, I'm gonna go in, gonna have some dinner, and then chill out a bit more, and then head to the terminal and go back to Oban.